to the morning sun. Feel the warmth, a new day has begun. Coffee brews and the world comes to life. A Logan County breakfast started right. Join us here, come smile with me in morning light. Oh, so free. Feel the joy, feel the beat. Logan County's got the rhythm.
Good morning, Logan County. I'm Brian.
And I'm Lindsey. Let's start our day with a little inspiration. Today's daily devotional comes from Romans 8:15-16. So you have not received a spirit that makes you fearful slaves. Instead, you received God's spirit when he adopted you as his own children. Now we call him Abba Father, for his spirit joins with our spirit to affirm that we are God's children. Whew.
Amen. Good morning and welcome to Logan County Breakfast, your go-to show for uplifting stories and great conversations to start your day right here in beautiful Logan County, Arkansas.
Yes, thank you for tuning in. We're thrilled to have you with us today. Get ready for some fantastic news, entertaining segments, and a whole lot of fun to kickstart your day. So sit back, relax, and let's make this a wonderful morning together.
We have an exciting show lined up for you today. First, we'll dive into a bit of history, share an inspiring story, and catch you up on the latest local news. But first, we'll kick things off with a quick look at the weather right after this brief message. Stay tuned.
Shelter Insurance, this is Charles.
Afternoon, Charles.
Joshua?
Does Shelter Insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
You know we offer car insurance, son. What's going on?
I'm still mad at you.
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, you can count on Shelter's local agents and award-winning customer service to help you protect what matters most.
Contact Arkansas Agent of the Year Baker Shelter Insurance at 479-675-6782.
Rice Lawn Care and Tree Services, your trusted partner for tree care in Boonville and surrounding areas. Specializing in expert tree care and removal, they handle every job with precision. Stacy in Boonville said, Kevin and his crew did an excellent job removing 3 trees. Great price and quality work. Highly recommend. From hazardous tree removals to routine maintenance, they've got you covered. Serving Boonville and the surrounding communities with honest service and competitive prices. Call Rice Lawn Care and Tree Services today at 479-206-1582 for a free tree consultation. Here's a look at today's weather in Logan County, sponsored by Baker Shelter Insurance in Boonville. Today, partly cloudy early, scattered thunderstorms developing in the afternoon. Daytime high of 91. Tonight, rain showers early with a clearing later at night with an overnight low near 73.
He's all about those overlights.
Yeah, overnight low. See who we have in the chat this morning. Good morning, Mom. Good morning, Merle Martindale. Good morning, Dennis and Wanda Harrison. Good morning, Terry Wagner. Good morning, Gerald Baker. And good morning, Brandy Weaver.
Yes, good morning, everyone.
So happy you all could join us this morning. You know, every day brings with it its unique piece of history. Let's explore some of the most fascinating events that happened on this day in our next segment called On this day in 1928, sliced bread sold for the first time by the Chillicothe Baking Company in Missouri.
Wow.
Using a machine invented by Otto Frederick Rodwetter. It's probably Rodvetter, we're guessing. Described as the greatest forward step in the baking industry since bread was wrapped.
So when was this?
1928. So you've heard
97 years ago.
So I'm thinking maybe first they wrapped the bread. And they probably said that's the greatest thing since wrapped bread. But then they sliced it.
So now we have a new thing.
Yeah.
You're right, Brian. You're on to something this Monday morning.
I hope you all had a happy and safe 4th of July weekend.
We had a great time.
We did.
A little tired the next day, but it was a great time. It was cool to see the whole community. I think I just hit the microphone, but
Yeah.
yeah.
It was a very eventful Independence Day. The weather was really nice. We had a shower there for a little while, a couple showers, but overall, it turned out really nice.
Yes.
And if you didn't get a chance to see the live streams, you can also check it out on YouTube. We've uploaded the entire day in one video file, and you can see the events of the day, the bike race. I'm sorry, the bike parade. What else was there? The Mary Garman got Veteran of the Year award. That was great. And then, of course, the grand finale, the fireworks display.
And the jazz band.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
The jazz band. What was the name? Backbeat
Combo.
Yeah, Backbeat Combo.
I kept saying duo, but it's combo.
Yeah. Yeah, there were definitely more than two.
Yes.
Coming up after the break, we'll jump into the news and local events happening near you. Don't go away. Good morning, Boonville. Cup of Joe's drive-thru is your new morning stop. Built by two coffee lovers who chose Boonville to chase their dream. This husband and wife team, united by their passion for coffee, opened Cup of Joe to spread joy in every cup. Their signature mocha is a crowd pleaser. Cup of Joe's fast, friendly drive-thru delivers happiness on the go. Their biggest fan loves their caramel breve with cold foam made just right. Embracing Boonville, we're cheering with you. Go Cats Go. Open at 7 a.m. or 6:45 for early risers. With delivery now available, they fit your morning routine. Every order's crafted to your taste because your smile drives us. Cup of Joe, Boonville's morning stop. Swing by the drive-thru or order delivery today.
It is now time for our news brief.
NASA has sounded the alarm as Iliamna volcano located in Alaska displays unusual seismic activity, leading experts to closely monitor its status. After more than a century of dormancy, recent satellite imagery captured by Landsat 8 indicates potential magma movement beneath its glacier-covered summit. Since mid-June, the Alaska Volcano Observatory has recorded a spike in seismic tremors, prompting concerns about an imminent eruption. However, experts urge caution, noting that increased earthquake activity may just be a result of seasonal glacier melting rather than a definitive sign of volcanic unrest. Given Iliamna's proximity to Anchorage, authorities remain vigilant, understanding that even a minor eruption could have significant impacts on local communities and ecosystems. Residents are encouraged to stay informed, prepare emergency kits, and understand evacuation routes. For now, scientists will continue to monitor the situation closely, watching for any changes that could signal a larger threat. Stay tuned for updates as this story develops.
And for local news, Butterfield Trail District, part of the Natural State Council of Scouting America, is gearing up for an exciting cardboard boat building and racing event. Registration is now open for individual participants and will close on July 25th at 11:59 p.m. On the day of the event, boat building will kick off at 10 a.m., followed by thrilling races. Starting at 1 p.m., Scouts will compete in friendly challenges with pack versus pack and troop versus troop matchups. Awards will be given for the top 3 places, along with a special prize for the fastest to sink. Participants will need to bring their own duct tape and markers, while cardboard materials will be provided. Lunch will be served, and safety is a priority, with lifeguards on duty and life jackets required for all Scouts, regardless of swim test status. Don't forget to make camp reservations at Waveland Park at Blue Mountain Lake for an unforgettable experience. For more details, reach out to the event host, Chris Noble. Get ready for a day of creativity, competition, and camaraderie. I think I said that word right finally.
You did. You got camaraderie down.
You didn't, though.
Camaraderie.
Camaraderie. Anywho, that is awesome. Good job, Chris Noble, for putting that together. I don't know who he is, but that's a cool deal.
You know, that was some of the best memories I had from childhood was scouting. Yeah, it's really neat.
Like Boy Scouts?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you're saying? Oh.
Mm-hmm. And we didn't have the cardboard boat races, which I think are really neat. We had the Pinewood Derby.
Oh, so this isn't for any kid. This is only if you're in the Boy Scouts.
Right. It's a scouting event. And these things, these events help recruit. Yeah. So if you have a child that you think would be a good fit for the Scouts, reach out and get them signed up.
And do you know if it's girl and boy Scouts doing this?
I'm not sure. There's a lot of things a lot of stuff that's went on since I was in Scouts. I know for a minute they said that they had to allow girls in Boy Scouts and
okay, so it might just be a general scouting.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay. Well,
I know it definitely changes the dynamic when there's girls there, and you know you have girls competing with boys, and I don't want to get into that. That's it's too early for that. Too early for that. But scouting was a fun time for me, as a child, and I would hate if other boys didn't have the same opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
It is there's a lot of lessons you learn. You learn knot tying and archery, and it's just.
I mean, I want to join.
Yeah.
I'm ready. So I want to get in the boat race. I mean, I hate that adults can't do it. So.
Hey, maybe
we're on to something. We might start. No, I'm kidding.
Every now and then we come across a story that hits all the right notes, literally and emotionally.
Mm-hmm. Today's story comes from across the pond in England, where a heavy metal guitarist found a one-of-a-kind way to keep his late father close by building him into his music.
That's right. 37-year-old Mark Wood, a longtime metal guitarist, recently had his father's ashes inlaid into the fretboard of his electric guitar. A beautiful tribute that's equal parts rock and remembrance.
Mark lost his dad, Keith, to a heart attack on Christmas Day in 2022. Keith had taught Mark to play the guitar and used to travel miles to watch his gigs. The two would share a beer and catch up after his shows. That bond never faded.
Inspired by his sister, who had some of their father's ashes made into jewelry, Mark had a different idea, turning the dot inlays along his Fender Telecaster into a permanent tribute.
Now those little dots on the neck of the guitar, usually made up of mother of pearl, are filled with a special mix of glue and Keith's ashes. The custom job was done by Mark's friend Sam Orr, who owns a guitar shop in Cheshire.
The two of them made a night of it, playing music, having a couple of beers, just like the old days. Sam worked on the guitar with care and respect, making sure every detail was just right.
It took Mark a while before he could emotionally bring himself to play the guitar again, but when he did, he strummed out Stranglehold by Ted Nugent, a song that his dad loved and taught him to play when he was young.
Now, every time he performs, Mark says his dad is still with him. This way, we'll be at every show together. And this has given me a sense of closure.
A beautiful reminder that sometimes music really is the bridge between memory and the present moment. And that's true. Very true.
That's a neat story.
Mm-hmm. As we conclude today's show, we'd like to share a motivational quote to carry throughout the day.
Travel becomes a strategy for accumulating photographs. Susan Sontag.
Very good.
That's all for today, folks. Thanks for joining us on Logan County Breakfast.
We'll see you tomorrow morning with more news, weather, and inspiration. Have a great day.
Have a blessed day, everyone.